Hello everyone and welcome to 6 Path Legend tier list. It's been a while since I made the video on the whole game actually, but I'm making a tier list finally. Unfortunately, I will be ignoring most of the URs, most likely won't really be saying a lot about them, maybe some information at the end, we'll see. In general, here is roughly the ranking I have done. There's broken SSS, SSS, A, B, C, D, E, F. Alright, so in F, if you're starting out the game, it's okay, you can use these, it's fine. Any of the units are usable, just go through the game and you should be good. But in overall, I'd say that in early game where you have like purple, orange, red units, the units above D are good enough. The B range units are already very good, and A unit, it's a little bit, yeah, it's harder to get. I don't actually know a lot about the Kabuto, so he might be B, he might be A. I decided to put him in A because of a lot of people's recommendation. Itachi, I decided to increase to A. He was originally put in B, but he is very good in PvE, similar with Susanoo Sasuke, which is also very good in PvE. In PvP, not so much. We're completely ignoring the FU2s on this one, but in general, Ino's FU2 is good. In general, Danzo's FU2 is good. Kisame's FU2 is good. There's roughly few of them. Gara is okay FU2. Naruto has a good, well, okay starting FU2. Chuko has a very good FU2. Lee has good, Guy has good, Shikamaru has a very good one. Kurenai has a decent one. Sakura has a decent one. Sasuke has a very good one. But yeah, in general, yeah, we're gonna ignore FU2. We're gonna do another one, another FU2 tier list later. But for now, we'll go with the next unit. So basically, I think Tsunade, healer Tsunade, is absolutely amazing, very easy to upgrade with Killer Bee. You get a Tsunade dupe very easily from the missions in the early game. At the start of the game, they have an event for her. I recommend go for it. Use her as a tank, even though she's a healer. Will do wonders. Just slap Kimimura's bone jutsu, slap his liquidify FG2, also very good on her, and slap a, for example, Ino healing jutsu, and she's unstoppable, almost unkillable if you have her higher rarity, higher advancement, of course. Killer Bee, very bad at 1 dupe, 2 dupe, starts performing very well. Nagato is all about your team. If your team sucks, he's quite useless because he's untargetable as long as your team, I think, is alive, if I remember correctly. That's about it. So if your team dies, he's not gonna do anything. But yeah, anyways, let's move on. We have visitors, the 2 visitors here, Tenin and I can't remember the other one, but these are only whale to get, so 100 bucks for 1 unit, 100 bucks for 1 unit, and you don't need to buy any more than 1. You usually bind them to a unit, like let's say my Sakura here, I have built her up to Legendary Plus, so that's orange with the gem on the corner of the screen, and I bind my Tenin to Sakura. After that, my Tenin will be orange plus, so Legendary Plus, the orange with the gem on the corner of the, anyways, yeah. So it's very useful. You only need 1 unit, and you can basically bind it to any unit, any SSR unit, and it will get the same tier advancement. But the issue is that for it to work slash be worth it at the end-ish part of the game, like late end-ish, you preferably would want the exclusive weapon. And the only way to get that is to pay 50 euros or bucks for one equipment, and you need like 5, I can't remember. But in total, it would go up to 400-500 euros or dollars. So for each of them, yeah. So be ready to, possibly do that. I don't really recommend going for this if you are a dolphin. But yeah, it's your choice. Let's see. 5th Hokage is actually broken. If you are re-rolling, I recommend going for her. There's no brainer. She is basically an UR level unit and is easier to upgrade than the UR units. So yeah, it's worth a lot more to do that. Why is that not? Okay, and let's move on. I'm gonna go briefly on this one. These two are absolutely useless because just like Tenin and the other lady, I can't remember her name, they are both visitor ninjas, if you see at the top left corner. But the thing is that these two need to be bound to an SSR, so you can choose any of these, but these need to be bound to an UR. So basically, you would need to buy an UR and upgrade it enough to then bind her into it, for then that UR will be useless, and then you will be using this one, which I don't see a point in. I haven't seen them being broken enough for that to be ever worth it. Just get a good UR like Obito or the 6-path Madara, and you'll be good from the get-go basically. So these two, unless you are a massive Uber whale, I do not recommend. But if you are a massive Uber whale, please come to my Discord and show me how it goes. I am interested. So yeah. Next would be so for free to play, I think Obito is a must. I'd say, because if you, let's say you are free to play, you have 5th, you have equipped her with all the life-saving jutsus. Let's say you have the liquefy on her, you have healing, you have maybe Ino's healing, maybe you have even Tsunade's healing on her. She's amazing. And like if you have some other attack stuff, she will be basically unstoppable. Kinda. Only way to beat a 5th is to get a stronger 5th, really, or a lot stronger UR. So yeah, it's very difficult to beat. But anyways, if you make her immortal, your Obito is immortal, because Obito can only be targeted when she dies. Everybody in your team dies. That's when only Obito can be targeted. Let's say there's only one unit alive in your team, Obito will be untargetable and he just keeps attacking. So for a free to play, that's massive, I'd say. Unfortunately, I feel like in one dude, 6-path Madara dies too fast. I think I recommend genuinely Obito over 6-path Madara. Guy, I feel like it's more pay to play players. So if you're well, I don't think most of these are useful. This is for both whales and non-whales. If you have Tobirama F-Chuchu, slap it on Obito or Nagato and you'll be good, because they won't be dying. They will die last, so they can take full benefit on Tobirama's skills, F-Chuchu skills. Same with Madara, a very good F-Jutsu unit, even for free to play. Starts getting better a little bit when you get more dupes, of course, but it's in essence a better version of Kakashi's copy, and you just put that on your strongest unit, for example like 5th Hokage, and you'll be good to go. For pay whales, I'd say he is also decent. He's not bad. I think he is also decent. The rest of them I do not know, honestly. Minato is definitely not worth it. Hashirama is not worth it. I don't know about the rest of them, but that's it. Thanks for watching, and hope you have a nice day. See ya next time. Bye bye.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear. Let the thoughts build up until I can't hear. Let my mind fill